Hello everyone, I'm Yazan Ibrahim, or as some of you might know me, Yazan Abu Ghosh, 4.3 Job Scheduling and Production Process Automation. If you are IT auditor, you've come to the right place. Let's begin. Picture a bustling city during rush hour. Cars, buses, bikes, and pedestrians all moving in an intricate dance to get to their destinations. Now imagine the chaos we'd experience without traffic lights, road signs, or trained traffic officers. It would quickly devolve into gridlock and confusion. This is very much like the operational chaos that can ensue within complex IT environments if there's no control over how tasks or jobs are scheduled. And that's where the behind the scenes miracle of job scheduling and automation steps in to bring order to potential chaos. In these systems every day, hundreds, sometimes thousands of data files are shuffled back and forth, like couriers delivering critical parcels. Each file represents a task known as a job, which needs to be completed at the right time, in the right sequence, often with interdependent steps. But it's not as simple as just processing one file after another. Some tasks rely on others to finish first, much like how you can't frost a cake before baking it, or how you can't board a flight until the plane has arrived. To manage this complexity, organizations rely on carefully defined job schedules. At first glance, this might look no different from making a to-do list for the day, but in truth, it's much more intricate. These schedules specify not only what tasks need to be completed, but also their execution order, any priority levels, and even the environmental conditions under which they should run. For instance, routine maintenance jobs, like backups or reorganizing storage systems, are typically slotted during quiet hours, similar to how road crews fill potholes in the dead of night to avoid disrupting morning commuters. The backbone of IT automation through job scheduling software. With so many moving parts, is it realistic to expect humans to juggle all of this manually? Not a chance. Job scheduling software enters the scene as the silent hero of digital environments. It automates the entire process, tirelessly orchestrating the symphony of tasks with precision and efficiency. And it doesn't just stop at batch processing jobs. These tools can also tackle tape backups, system updates, and on-demand tasks. But why is this automation so valuable? Let's break it down with a few key advantages. Error reduction. The parameters for each job can be defined only once. This is like programming a coffee machine to make your favorite brew every morning without needing to measure the beans or water every time. It's consistent and less prone to mistakes. Dependency management. If one job fails, a critical file transfer doesn't complete, for instance, subsequent jobs that depend on that data won't launch prematurely, preventing a cascade of failures. Transparent records. A detailed log is automatically kept for successes and failures, giving IT teams a clear audit trail to diagnose and resolve issues. Enhanced security. Access to production data can be tightly controlled within the software, minimizing risks such as accidental manipulations or unauthorized tampering. Reduced reliance on human operators. Think about those virtual assistants that handle calendar appointments so you don't have to. Job scheduling software works on the same principle, freeing up human operators from repetitive tasks so they can focus on higher level troubleshooting or strategic work. The fine-tuned art of job prioritization. Yet it's not just about automation, it's about doing the right thing at the right time. High priority jobs, the VIPs of the digital world, are given the best resources and run at peak efficiency. Routine maintenance tasks, on the other hand, are strategically deferred to off hours to avoid bottlenecks. It's a constant balancing act, ensuring the day-to-day hum of operations isn't interrupted while still keeping the system ready for unexpected demands or last-minute high-priority requests. This strategic scheduling ensures that customer demands are manageable, and when urgent issues arise, such as an overnight sales system update or rerunning a job that failed unexpectedly, there's room to address them without derailing everything else. Imagine a restaurant kitchen where the chef juggles dozens of orders. Rather than cooking them as they come in, the chef sequences dishes based on cooking time, complexity, and who's been waiting the longest. It's this kind of logic that job scheduling software brings to IT operations, challenges in a 24/7 world. The demand for uptime, applications that never go offline, is greater than ever. Organizations increasingly require systems to be operational around the clock. This raises the stakes for job scheduling. Tasks with longer processing times or maintenance windows need to fit into ever-shrinking gaps of downtime, further amplifying the pressure on IT teams to optimize resource usage. Auditing the workflow, the role of scheduling reviews. Now let's shift the lens to the critical process of evaluating how well these schedules are managed. Like a safety inspector observing a manufacturing plant, audit processes ensure the system is efficient, error-free, and meeting deadlines. To audit job schedules, IT teams ask questions that drill down into specifics. Are critical applications identified and prioritized appropriately? Are rush or rerun jobs scheduled in line with their importance? Or are they clogging the system unnecessarily? Does the scheduling process optimize resources? Or is capacity wasted during busy periods? When something goes wrong, such as a job that's rerun, are there procedures in place to ensure the correct input files are used and dependencies recalculated? Auditors also look at logs and documentation, like console logs that record jobs performed during a shift or exception logs detailing special cases. These logs act as the system's diary, chronicling everything from why a certain task was delayed to why a job needed to be run outside the usual schedule. The unsung heroes, personnel behind the process. Finally, behind even the most advanced systems are the people who ensure everything runs as planned. It's not just about programming a job scheduler and walking away. IT personnel play a pivotal role. They're the ones who authorize changes, troubleshoot issues, and make judgment calls when priorities shift. At every stage, their expertise ensures that the system isn't just functioning, but thriving. For example, at the end of every shift, operators pass on a baton to the next team, a report capturing what was completed and what, if anything, remains unfinished, a measure of accountability that keeps things moving seamlessly. In bringing this process to life, we've covered more than just the mechanics of job scheduling. We've explored how it underpins the rhythm of IT systems in an always-on world. From the creation of efficient schedules to software automation, prioritization of tasks, and the human oversight involved, this process embodies a fascinating intersection of technology and strategy. So the next time you see an app working flawlessly or data being processed with lightning speed, remember this backstage marvel silently orchestrating it all. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning. Stay curious, and we'll see you next video.